Welcome everyone, this is Jamesrise going to bring you, special ladies and gentlemen, a new video today. Today we're going to talk about the vegan rise. I'm going to be talking about last year and the thoughts and what I've seen so far as being a vegan, and how I saw that last year was a major shift into the veganism, and people being more aware of what's happening, more open-minded. People are watching these videos where they're seeing animal cruelty, how these cows are being treated, how the chickens are being treated, how we're just fishing the hell out of our oceans so you could have sushi on your plate or the nice slice of salmon. People are becoming more aware of what's happening around them and how that meat is being able to make it to their plate. They're seeing the vicious slaughter and how inhumane we are treating these animals. But I think it's all inhumane anyway, how we're just slaughtering these animals just for we could get some meat on our plate. It's crazy. But it's a good sign that people are becoming more aware of it. Becoming more aware of what's happening around us and how it's affecting our earth. How raising so much cattle is having a negative effect on us and the earth. And how that red meat could cause cancer in the body. Has a higher chance of causing cancer. People are becoming aware of that. There's scientific studies about it as well. That this overconsumption of meat that we really don't need is having a negative effect on us. And it's having a negative effect on our bodies. And it's having a negative effect on our earth. You see the similarities there? Do you see it? How we're so connected to the earth, and it's both having a negative effect on us, on earth and on our bodies. We are connected to the earth, so we were born here. So if it's having a negative effect on the earth, it's going to have a negative effect on us. We're all intertwined. We all live here. So 2015 was a great, I think, milestone. A lot more people becoming aware. A lot of famous people becoming vegans. And if they become vegans, it's going to put a highlight on, other people to become vegan as well. As well as, I've been vegan for almost 3 years. And I've been, enlightening people or giving them alternatives to not eating so much meat in their diet. So veganism is definitely on the rise, and I can't wait to see what 2016 has in store. I think we all have to make that shift to being more aware and seeing what all this overconsumption of meat is doing to our rainforest, is doing to the quote-unquote global warming that is happening, with the seas rising. It's having an effect. That manure that these cows are dropping, that methane, it's having a worse effect than you driving your car, having all these ships being moved and transporting stuff. It's having a more effect on the lack of water we have, places that are lacking of water. If you want to change all of that, you got to become vegan, because we're putting a priority to feeding this cattle so we could, have beef on our plates. Than just a bigger picture of our earth and feeding the people that really need food. Instead of feeding these animals that we're just going to slaughter so then other people could have this meat on their plate. We have to set our priorities, I believe. We have to. We have to become more aware. We have to see what's happening to these animals. And we have to look at them as our equals. We might be smarter. We might be, more intelligent. But these are living, breathing animals that we are just being slaughtered by the masses day in and day out. And it's causing a negative effect on our earth. And people, right now, earth is the only place that we're able to live. They're looking for life on Mars, but as of right now, if we continue this path of destructing our earth, money's not going to save you. It's going to be survival. And it's going to be definitely a toxic planet. and we destroying all these rainforests, the lungs of Earth, there's going to be some serious repercussions going to happen. We have to become more aware. We have to cut out the meat in our diets. You have to limit. If you don't want to completely cut out meat in your diet, I'm not going to force you to hold a gun to your head, but you got to see the cause and effect of it all. You have to open your eyes and see the bigger picture here, folks. And what destruction is happening to our earth because we are deciding to just overfish our seas, raise so much cattle that we have to, make acres on acres, destroying rainforests so we could grow feed, so we could feed these cattle, so you can have meat on your plate. We're killing our oceans. They're not just catching fish that are needed to be catched. No, they're catching sea turtles, dolphins, I mean. We're overfishing. It's crazy. We have to really look at a plant-based diet. Move forward into that phase of a more plant-based diet and strive from that and grow from that. I can't believe I said elephants, but who cares? I make mistakes. We're all human. Let's grow stronger as a community. Let's be more aware. Let's strive for greatness. Let's strive to keep this earth intact for as long as we can. Let's make it thrive, flourish. Let it help us grow. Let it help us live a nice, healthy life, so we don't cause any more pain on this earth and see more destruction around us. Let's make that change. I believe 2016 would be more of an eye-opener for a lot more people, because 2015 was a great one. I've had a lot of people come up to me and say they want to become more vegan, or they want to become a vegan, or they're becoming a vegetarian, and hopefully one day they would become a vegan. I don't force it on anyone. I just like to give the facts. I'm holding a gun to your head and say you better become vegan right now. No. You have to hit these people with knowledge and awareness of what's really happening around us, so that they can see what kind of destruction is happening to them and to this earth and to these animals. If you have a pet in your house and you're eating meat all the time, what if your animal was just, tossed in a fryer? How would you feel? These cows, these chickens, these fish are living, breathing. They're part of us. Let's be more connected to them. Let's be more aware. Let's show some remorse. Let's lessen this cattle stock. Let's grow more plants, grow more vegetables, and let's live off that. This has been my little rant of how I think the vegan rise is going to take over more this year, and what I want to happen, and what I wanted to see the change to this world. People eating less meat, becoming more aware, adopting a plant-based diet more into their daily lives. Let's grow stronger together. Let's be more aware, people. Let's really thrive and grow this planet, and not just let it be one junkyard where we're just constantly beating it down and down and down, and not expecting repercussions of something bad that will happen from our destruction on it. Let's grow stronger today, people. This has been my little rant. Hopefully this has been a little bit deep, but I really believe that great change is coming. And we all should believe great change is coming. We have to be that change. Let's change. Let's rise. And if we fall down, let's get ourselves back up and keep going. This has been Jamesrise. My dog's in the back. Until next time, take care.